The top of the Empire State Building.
Z100, New York.
Welcome to the Z100 Artist Interview Lounge, and it's presented by Hackensack Meridian Health. You're looking at me, but this is the queen who you need to shine on right now. It's Lizzo in the house. Welcome back home. It's been a while since you've been in the Z100 studios.
Oh, okay. I'm like New York.
we know home. You know what I'm saying? Being
Z100 is home.
There you have
Absolutely.
it. But gosh, it's been a week here that's been full of adventures. It's been full of a lot of amazing reviews, which just happened a couple of days ago. But before we get to that, the past 2 years have been a little wacky. How's the heart feeling, Lizzo? How you doing? How you holding up?
I'm excited to be doing Well, okay. I might be bullshitting a little bit.
Keep it 100. Come on now.
I'll keep it 100.
It's okay.
Them Zoom interviews was feeling real good sitting in my chair in my house, but I do miss actually being able to connect with people. So it's been nice to like be in a real radio station with a real person again.
I mean, when we think about those moments where we actually get to the tangible, what it takes to be an entertainer and to have that part of that interactivity, what is that like when you get to think about hitting the stage again and sharing who you are and having that instant feedback with the fans who love and adore everything that you do? I'm
excited because my music is really good. My new music is great.
Yeah.
I like to perform it as much as I like to listen to it and make it. And so I think that when people hear the album, I mean, they're already excited because of the performance I did of About Damn Time and special on SNL. People are like, now you gotta make us wait till July 15th. That's when the album dropped.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but it's gonna be here sooner than you know, and then I'll be able to sing these songs with them. So I'm so excited for that.
And making people wait, and that's not necessarily a thing, but how about the fact that this is the time that it's supposed to happen? You know what I mean? To trust that, prior, maybe wanting to force something and not, trusting the process. How special is it that when the 15 gets here that we are going to be ready and the world's going to be properly exposed to this new body of work?
Well, I mean, talk about waiting. Like, people mad that I'm announcing a July 15th release in April. I thought I was going to drop this album 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I just had so many songs and I was so ready, but I'm really, really lucky that I have people around me who keep it very real. And my label, everybody there, my management, they're like, keep going. Like, don't rush greatness.
Yes.
So I pushed and I kept going. And the songs that I really made, like I wrote About Damn Time like maybe 2 months ago now.
Word.
So that was like the final song for the album. And it's the first single. And so I'm like, take your time with things, man. I never want to rush anything, and so this album is coming out exactly when it's supposed to. So
as you said, like had we not had the chance to wait and to be patient, we might not have gotten this gem right here. So when you did finish About Damn Time and that just felt like it was right to fit on the album, what was that like in your heart when you're like, yeah, this is it for me right now to be this single that I get to share with the world?
I was excited because I thought that this song lyrically, I think people, and I was right, because everybody connects lyrically.
Yeah.
People are like, can I join the Stressed and Sexy support group? And everybody's like, when Lizzo said, I'm way too fine to be distressed, I felt that. Or even, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. Bitch, I might be better.
Yes.
Is the turn on that, like the positive turn that the song has, like, I got a feeling I'm going to be all right, I think is what we all need to hear, but we can all relate to the verses where I'm like, I need somebody to pump me up right now.
Can I ask you this question? This is a special one that I've always thought is, where do you draw the line between being, grateful that you have this platform to share who you are and to be so open and honest with all things that we love about Lizzo, in the sense of maybe responsibility? Do you waver between that? I mean, do you think that it's your responsibility to step forth and to be that empowerment that a lot of people turn to, or is it just maybe what you were put here to do?
I think it's very innate. I feel, a lot of people ask me that all the time, like, the responsibility that you feel to people. I'm like, I never do anything for I do everything for myself first.
Yes.
I think that's why I have so much to give, because I do give to myself.
Yeah.
And I do prioritize my mental and spiritual, emotional, and physical health over everything. And I think when you're good, you can be good for others. And I'm great for others because I'm great to myself.
Yeah.
It's not a responsibility or anything like that. It is natural to me to be this way. Because I feel like my cup runneth over, you know? Like I have a lot to share.
I remember. I feel like it was one of our first conversations that we had when you were talking about that you've been doing this for a minute. You've been writing songs since you were like 8, 9 years old. Where do you think that you would be if it wasn't for peace, love, and joy? Let me go there.
Wait, who told you about that?
You told me about that.
That's so funny. I was just talking about that today. Well, that was like, me and my friends, my 2 friends. But I don't know why I wanted to write songs that young. That's really weird, right? It's like a lot of kids was like playing with Barbies and stuff, and I'm like writing songs. I think that curiosity and that the joy, that childish joy, the childhood joy that it brought me, I carry now. Like writing songs is like exciting for me. And I think that if I wasn't a songwriter and like heavily involved in producing and executive producing everything I do, it wouldn't be what it is. It wouldn't be as authentically me. I don't think I could be any other kind of artist. Like, can't nobody write nothing for me and just send it to me.
Nah, it don't work that way.
It don't work that way, but it works that way for some people, because some people are great emoters and great vocalists and stuff. I gotta be all up in it. Like, it has to have my DNA. It has to have Lizzo-isms, all of that.
Can we talk about being all up in it from start to finish? SNL, just a couple of days ago, you were all up in it.
Yeah.
From the monologue to the very end, to be amongst such a talented group, to embrace this past, I'm sure, hectic week, but to nail it. I mean, these sketches were damn near, and you almost broke. You almost cracked a couple of times, too.
Yeah. I still haven't seen the episode, so I don't know what anyone's talking about. Because the thing is the camera shots. I thought the camera wasn't on me when I was laughing. And I'm like, I've been laughing all week. And I warned them, I was like, it's still funny. They're like, it doesn't. It wears off. I was like, when? Like, we have an hour till tape. Like, it's still funny. So, like, I was like, I'm just going to have fun with it.
And how much fun was it? And how much work? Because I hear it's a pretty grueling week. Preparation, making sure the blocking is right on stage, reading a cue card, because they don't use teleprompters and all that stuff. Was it difficult?
No, it was actually pretty easy. Like, because it's like, just read it. That's like looking like Z100 New York, Hackensack Meridian Health. Like, it's as easy as just reading the card. If they tell you where to look and you got the joke, you win.
So let me ask you this: in trusting, you're trusting that they are putting their best, the writers, the camera people, they're putting their best foot forward and doing that. What's it like to relinquish that trust, to really trust that they are doing their best, that you can show up, you could really be your best self for them, and how that maybe translates into music production, that you can trust the family and team around you to be able to step into something and be your best self.
Well, I definitely did not trust SNL until the first run through. They were like, it's funny, I promise. I was like, you guys are just like being nice. And then the first run through we did with a real crowd, a real audience. When they were laughing, I was like, oh, they weren't lying.
Yeah.
So they earned my trust pretty quickly. But with music, I have an amazing team around me. I have people, what I love is when people tell me when something sucks. Yeah. I love that, because then I can trust that when it's good, it's good. Mm-hmm. But if people are always like, it's good, it's good, you sound great, you're funny, you look great. I'm like, well, when do I not? Because it happens. Yeah. So I have good people around me.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's been a few episodes that had me like for real laughing, and damn it, the Sasha made her performance, her debut, to Twerk It. Come on now. Yeah, you killed it. Let me just tell you that much right there. Before I get you out of here, I got a couple of questions and I want to put these under umbrella. I wonder when, Lizzo. These are just, I just wonder when you get the chance to do some of these things. All right. So I wonder when, today is tax day. I wonder when you finish your taxes. Did you get all that prepared and done already?
Somebody did it for me.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Lizzo, I wonder when, what's the last time that you made a Target run? Do you still get the chance to go out?
Oh my gosh, I haven't been in a grocery store or a store in a long time.
Wow.
It's been years.
Okay. Now is that because you turned into an Amazon person and everything is delivered to the house?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder when was the last time you went crazy and spent way more than you should have on Amazon?
All the time. I like
Tuesday.
giant boxes show up to my house and I'll be like, what's this? I have an entire like karaoke rig from Amazon shipped to my house because we like to do karaoke, impromptu karaoke at the house.
Okay,
it's so fun.
I wonder when I'm gonna get an invitation to one of those karaoke nights.
Next time you in LA?
Wait, can you please get that on camera?
In LA?
Okay. I wonder when is your bedtime. I mean, you're busy. You're staying after it. We're preparing for this new album. Yeah. When do you finally get the chance to tuck her out?
Whoa. Well, during SNL week, there is no bedtime.
Yeah.
You don't sleep. But I think for the most part, I like to because I still like to wake up and go work out. And I like to have a balanced morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to have a balanced evening. But I still say like midnight. Like I don't go to sleep. I'm up until midnight.
Yeah,
sure.
that ain't bad though. One more for you.
I need 6 hours.
That's all? It just takes 6? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6, 7. If you get 7, it's like
you good.
Yeah, you good.
Mm-hmm.
Last one. I wonder when you cried. When was the last time you cried happy tears? When was the last time you told yourself that you are extremely proud of all?
I've been crying a lot lately. I don't know what happened. I'm a thug. I used to be the hardest bitch on the planet, and all of a sudden I'm crying. Salty discharge is so weird. It's like, what is this?
But
so
why?
unnatural to me.
What is it that's making you so emotional in that state?
Here's this. So I've done SNL,
yeah,
and I finally finished, and I've been pretty calm and relaxed the whole time. And the first run through was okay. I had 2 mistakes, and I was like, I'm not gonna mess up on those 2. I'm gonna correct it. So the second time I went hard, and I killed it. I was proud of myself. And I was sitting on the couch, and then my hairstylist Shelby, she works with this artist, and she has all these like cartoons of herself, and when she drops her music and stuff like that. So she'll have merch of it. And she walked in with a little cartoon on her shirt, and I was like, oh, that's. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, Shelby just has her cartoon shirt on. And then more people started walking in, and they all had the same cartoon shirt on. And I looked, and it was a drawing of me.
Wow.
And it was me and my assless chaps getting on the private jet. And so I was turned around like this, the cartoon. And then the back it said Lizzo performed on SNL, and I just started crying.
Oh, gosh.
I was like, everything just came out of me. I was like, ugh. I released,
My mama got to introduce me also.
Yeah, it was a cartoon of my ass that made me cry happy tears.
Well, finally, the one new venture. I don't know if it's fairly Yitty. Talk about what you got on the chain right there.
Yitty dropped on Tuesday.
Yeah, so it's like but I mean, it's been a labor of love. It's been something that yes. How does it feel to step into this space?
I'm also wearing Yitty. This is all Yitty.
Oh, word?
This is the Mesh Me line.
Hey.
Yeah. So it's the shapewear that you wear over leggings and top. And it's 5 years in the making.
Gosh.
Yeah.
To have this here, to have women embrace it, to have fans want it, to have my mom sending me text messages. I'm telling you, we talked before you cracked the mic. My mom is she's one of the biggest fans ever. But to know that there are so many people who are not just here for the shapewear, but here to support you. What's that mean to you?
It's I don't know. I can't really feel it because I'm just me. Like, you can't really feel, like, I don't go on the internet and those tweets don't turn into like hugs. I wish that they did. Yeah. Because funny enough, like the negative tweets do physically hurt. You know. So I wish the kinder ones could
do the same. Could have the same type of effect, emotion. Yeah.
But it is very incredible. I'm rooting for everybody as well.
Yeah.
I feel like people think if I win, they win, and it's true that not even think if they feel like I win, they win, and I think that that's a beautiful transaction. I'm really honored to be that person for so many people. And
there it is right there where you say it's not necessarily the responsibility, it's just you being you. It's when I win, everyone wins, and it's you doing what's right for you in your heart, and your cup runneth over. I mean, that's I think that's the whole, moral of this conversation right here. And it's always been that way. Every time that we've had the chance to be in person, to wrap gifts together, to, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna drop it, to bullshit on Zooms, it's always been so genuine, so naturally you. And on behalf of everyone, thank you for doing that.
Yes.
And this is just, this is why we're gonna be there to support, especially because, good Lord. Ooh, boy. July 15th. Listen, goddamn time.
Okay, we got records. Play that song. I want to hear that. I want to hear about damn time.
We can make that happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the wonderful, the beautiful, my friend. I'm going to call you that from this point forward. Lizzo, right here. Thank you for your time,
Yay, thank you.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.